Hey guys, Uncle Pip here. Welcome back to the channel. This is, what, Friday? I think today's Friday. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. May 2nd, I think. Yeah, I'm going to say it's Friday, May 2nd. And this is day 2 of the trip. You'll notice behind me is an American brewery. We came to it first thing. They say they're open, but the doors are locked. I don't think they're open, and that's okay. So that's how we're going to start today, and I'll take you along with me. I hope you enjoy it. Well, in the distance, you can see the Riddenberg Castle, I think, and you'll see it up close here in a minute. But for now, we're on day 2 of the trip. It's the Schwimmwagen trip. So we went to the Kastlhof campground, jumped in a Schwimmwagen, and we left. I said we left, where did we go? You might be wondering. We went to another boat ramp to be able to get into the water. I'm not going to do as much narration as I have been in the past because I think the music speaks for itself and the video is just fun. But this is also a good way for you to see us driving our Schwimmwagen on the road. And there's that castle again. I'm pretty sure that's the Riddenberg Castle. I don't know anything else about it. It just looks old, sits up on a hill. Now we have gone down the boat ramp, and now we're on the water. We turn around so you can see the other Schwimmwagens coming into the water. You'll see the white one. The rest of them are darker colors. The white one is actually a post-World War II manufactured vehicle that was designed after the war for civilian use. Who wouldn't want to just take your family out on a day trip along the river in your family car? It's so cool. while out in the water, one of the chains that drove the propeller shaft broke in one of the Schwimmwagens. So we tied that rope to the end of the other Schwimmwagen, and we towed him. Had to go back to dry land. It was at that time that we became a tugboat. But as we were towing them back to dry land, this is the view we have. Absolutely beautiful. The reflection in the water, the wildlife. We had geese, everything else. It was great. Now we get out of the water. Now we're on dry land. They could flip the propeller back up and we could drive to the restaurant, and that's what we did. So now we're at the restaurant with the rest of the Schwimmwagens. So there, what you just saw was we finished eating our supper, or our lunch, and now we're going down the boat ramp, and we're getting back in the water, and we're going to go down the water. There was a couple Schwimmwagens that left and drove. Some of them got in the water and floated down the water. So of course I jumped in one that was going in the water. But that was a choice that I made because why not? Now, I didn't record a whole lot more for this part of this video, only because at this point is when, well, I got a little busy. I was helping with the operation of it too. But remember the beginning of this video, I was talking about the Yankee and Kraut. That's a small brewery that's in Ingolstadt. And we went to the brewery in Ingolstadt there in the morning before we went to Kastlhof, and they ended up being closed when we got there, but that was okay because they also have a restaurant. So this was our lunch. Later, after everything else gets filmed and I'm done filming for the day, we went to the restaurant and I met the owner. The owner is a great guy. Absolutely love the beer. You want a good beer, you go there. That's how I feel about that. And I might talk about them more in future videos too, because I'm pretty sure I'm going back just to drink their beer. Now of course this is a shipping lane, so you just saw us pass a giant cargo ship that created a bunch of waves. That's kind of neat, something different you don't see. Now after this part is when I stopped filming in the water, but we ultimately made it back to the campground. And then my friend and I left, and we actually did a side trip, which you're about to see next. Now I bring that up now because the side trip, I'm going to make another video just about that trip. I don't have enough time to explain everything that I've learned because of it, which is awesome. That's what this is all about for me. I love learning that history. So anyway, we're at the Kastlhof. It's near Riddenberg, and it's not that far from Regensburg. So there's a small town called Kelheim, and next to that, or in that I should say, is this building here. This is called the Hall of Liberation, and I think I did the math right. We ultimately did 259 steps going up. So just about 260 steps up and 260 back down just to get to the top of this place. And it's huge. So what is it? It was completed somewhere, I think, 1863. And it is to honor the wars that the Bavarians fought and the Germans fought against Napoleon back in like the early 1800s. and inside you were seeing those angels. The angels were holding plaques. It had inscriptions, there was battle names, general names, a giant floor-mounted plaque. It's too much for me to try to explain right now, so that's why I'm going to make that its own video on a future day. But I thought this view was amazing. And right here we're discussing where different towns are in relation to where we're at. It was just amazing. If you're ever in Riddenburg, make sure you go to the Hall of Liberation, because it's huge. And I think I was the only American there that day. And of course, there's different levels, so we went just to show you the different levels. It's massive. I think that's about the end of the video too. How about we just end the video here as well? So, like, share, subscribe, whatever. And hope you enjoyed watching the video. I enjoyed making it. See you next time.